Should you stir the pot? What I mean by that is in many custody situations where children are involved, people operate under a certain way of acting. For example, maybe a mom and a dad aren't together anymore and they've sort of worked out a schedule between themselves. Maybe dad's not entirely happy with it, but he's trying to figure out, is it worth taking to court? Because if I stir that pot, is it going to end up worse than what I have it now? Another situation could be grandparents. Grandparents that help out significantly with the child's upbringing and raising that child. They want the time with the child. Perhaps they want a little bit more say over what happens with the child, but they're afraid to stir that pot because once we go to court, it could be worse than what they have now. Those are important considerations, and please do discuss those with your attorney. We will look at the situation and advise you the pros and cons of filing a case. Another alternative to filing may be reaching out for settlement negotiations or to see if the other party will engage in a pre-litigation mediation to see if we can work out those issues before we go to court. Sometimes that can decrease the stress and any hostility that going to court may cause. Realize that the court is an excellent tool we have when we need somebody to make a decision about a child, but it can be a stressful process and it can be hard on relationships. Even if you are no longer with the other parent of this child, or even if you disagree with the parent of the child and you're the grandparents, it's still important to try to preserve those relationships while making sure this child is safe. So we need to have an in-depth discussion about the right tool for your case.